Hello.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you
Sorry,
doing?
ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. I am late.
No problem. No problem.
I'm doing great,
Uh,
ma'am. Thanks
Great.
for asking. What about you, ma'am?
I'm good too. Thank you so much for asking. I see that this is your 45th session on Clapingo.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
This is my
How has
second
the
subscription. I had completed my first subscription for 36 session, and this is my second subscription.
Oh, nice, nice. So how has the journey been so far?
It's been great journey, ma'am, so far. Every tutor guides
So
very
you're
well, and
seeing so
I am
you're seeing
following.
improvement?
Yes, ma'am. I am seeing improvement. I am following all the instruction, whatever instruction by given by the tutors.
Mm, great, great. So when you joined Clapingo, what is it that you wanted to improve?
Sorry, ma'am.
When you joined Clapingo, what is it that you wanted to improve?
Ma'am, I improved my fluency. I improved my confidence level because when I joined, so I have no, I'm uncomfortable whenever talking to someone. So I feel very uncomfortable. But ma'am, now I can talk very easily. I make lots of mistakes, but I can talk, ma'am.
That means that your confidence has improved.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Yes,
this is what I tell all my learners that if you know only 10 words in English, right,
yes, ma'am.
but you have a good amount of confidence with you, you can go on and speak for hours with that 10 words just because you have good confidence. But if
Yes,
the
ma'am.
case
Yes.
was reversed, if this case was reversed, like you knew really good English, but you did not have confidence, then you will not speak, which means it's almost like you don't know English because you're
Yes,
not
ma'am.
speaking. So
Yes,
the
ma'am. It's
biggest
absolutely correct.
challenge, correct. So the biggest challenge is you trying to level your confidence. That is the biggest challenge. After
Yes,
that, the journey is going to be easy. So, congratulations, your challenge is like done. You have come to a point where you're confident enough to speak. Now, the rest of the journey is going to be easier because
yes, ma'am.
now,
Yes.
irrespective of whether you make a mistake or you don't make a mistake, you're confident enough to speak, which is what we all need. Like, if you look back to your first session, you would have noticed that it was very hard for you to, speak. You would have thought so much that I should not make a mistake. What if they judge me? Today, all that fear is not there. Today, you're confident to speak. That is the biggest challenge.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. When I was attend first session, so I was thinking that when the session will be end.
See, because of the
Yes, ma'am.
fear, nervousness, oh my God, let this get over fast. I have to speak fast, fast, fast and finish it off. All
Yes,
of this
ma'am.
is there in your head. But today you are enjoying the class, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That is
Yes.
because of your confidence levels. Now try to keep this confidence levels up, irrespective of whether you make a mistake or you don't make a mistake.
Yes,
Because
ma'am. Yes.
you need to mentally prepare yourself that in life, no matter what age, no matter which place or what time, you are going to make mistakes and you're going to learn from them. If you are going to be scared of making a mistake, you will never learn.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Right?
Ma'am, I would like to
Okay.
ask one thing. Then, what do you do apart from this Clapingo?
What do
What do you do? What do you do apart from this
apart from
Clapingo?
Clapingo? Okay. So I have completed my MBA and I have a degree in fashion.
In fashion.
Yeah. Apart from that, I have a small business of my own and part time I do clapping.
Okay, okay. Because ma'am, I think you only available in morning time. Because I search in
Yeah.
English, you are not available in evening time.
Yeah, actually, it depends on my schedule. So the last month we had Ramzan, right? So that time I didn't have any time restrictions, so I was available in the evenings.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
But now, since I've got back to my normal routine, I've come back to morning shift. So the shift keeps changing
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
depending upon my, yeah,
Okay, okay.
right. Okay. So when you joined Clapingo, what was the challenge that you faced? Apart from your confidence, what were the other challenges that you faced? Like some people have issues with tenses, some people have issues with fluency. Like that, what was the major issue that you were tackling?
Ma'am, whenever I talk in English at that time, so I usually fumble. because and my confidence level is very low. I already mentioned you, and my fluency. And
Right.
when we talk about my grammar, so my grammar is I can't say good, but I was
You can
preparing
manage.
I was preparing for MPSI,
Huh.
so that's why my grammar is good.
Right.
I had no tenses and parts of speech, but in spite of ma'am, whenever I talk, so I make lots of mistakes and my confidence level is very low. So, but now I realize that it is good journey, and
Huh.
I will be, I think 4 to 5 months, if I maintain this consistency, so I will be good in speaking. Because ma'am, I realize that speaking comes from speaking. If you are not speaking, so you can't speak English.
Exactly, exactly. So you being able to push yourself to speak first is the biggest challenge.
Yes,
After
ma'am.
that, everything is easier. Yes,
Because ma'am,
correct,
I realize that nobody can teach us English if you are not hard work. If you are not doing hard work, so we can't learn English. So that's why I,
correct,
whenever I get like some time, so I try to connect with people.
correct, correct. That is what I tell even in my demo sessions that we will be here to help you, but some effort must be there from your side. It is not a magic trick where we help you, and suddenly you wake up and speak good English. Doesn't work
Yes,
that way.
ma'am.
You also have to put effort. Correct. Very good.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, when you
Because last
mentioned,
season, ma'am, I missed my last season due to some emergency, and
hmm,
I have some emergency right now, but I am attending session. I manage this earphone because I have I had no earphone, so I manage this
right,
earphone, and that's why
right,
I'm late and trying.
right. See, that is what matters. The effort is what matters. Like you badly want to learn English, you badly want to improve. That is why, even though your situations are tough, even though your situations seem like impossible, you're trying to make time somehow because you know this is important.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct.
Ma'am, we are. I think we are meeting after 2 or 3 months because this is my second session with you. And the first
Yeah, this is your second session with me.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't remember. I generally
But
don't forget, but I think it's been a very long time.
yes, ma'am. I think 2 to 3 months. So, and
Um,
this first session and this second session, you are looking very different and you are feeling very energetic. Like
okay.
at this
Thank you
session,
so much. Okay.
in this session,
Okay.
you are feeling very, I think, under the weather. I think two to
All
three
right.
months.
You feel now I am feeling under the weather?
No, no. At that time, now you are
That time.
right now. You are looking very uh,
Better.
good and
Okay.
feeling very energetic. Like
Okay. Thank you so much for noticing the change. Okay. Right. So did I leave you with some kind of vocabulary words last time?
no, ma'am.
No. Okay. So this time we are going to end the class with a few vocabulary words. Okay. Whenever it comes to upgrading English, right, we talk about learning new words, new phrases, or
Yes, ma'am.
anything new. That is called upgradation. Now, whenever it comes to upgradation, one rule that you have to remember for yourself is that we will focus only on the quality, not the quantity.
Only quality, not
Yes,
quantity.
not quantity, which means, simple English, it means that it does not matter how many words you learn. What matters is even if you learn one word, you have to use that word with somebody and not forget that word. That is what matters.
Yes,
Because
ma'am. Yes,
if you go for quantity, okay, like if you learn 10 words a day, but when it comes to using the word, you only remember 2 words, then what's the point of learning 10 words?
yes, ma'am. Yes.
Nil. So that's why we will focus on the quality. Even if we learn one word, we will try to register that word in our mind. We will not forget that word.
Okay, okay.
Okay? Like I'll give you an example today. Let's say the word that I'm giving you today is dicey. Okay?
Dicey.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of this word before?
Ma'am, I heard, but at that time I'm not recalling, ma'am.
Okay, okay, no problem. So dicey, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the word dicey?
Die means, ma'am, dicey. Sorry, ma'am, I don't know what is the meaning of this word.
Okay. So, but can you relate dicey somewhat connected to dice?
And
In
this is,
Ludo, we play dice.
I think this pasa.
Ludo, do you know the game Ludo?
Yes, I know.
Ludo, Snake and Ladder, we play with the dice.
Pasa, yes, ma'am.
That's
Dice,
called pasa,
dice,
I think.
dice,
Dice.
dice.
Now, when you roll that dice, you know that you want to get 6 to start the game.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
you don't know what's going to come. You know you want 6, but you don't know whether that 6 will come, correct?
Yes,
That
ma'am.
is
Yes.
why that is why the word dicey means not sure.
Not sure, not sure.
Because so now when you forget the word dicey, you can remember the example that I gave you. Dice, you roll it. What
Yes, ma'am.
happens? You're not sure what's going to show up. Okay, dicey, not sure.
Yes, ma'am. Not
Okay,
dice means not
so
sure. Yes.
yes, not sure. So how will we use this word? So now you learned the word dicey. You learned the word dicey, you learned the meaning of the word. Now the actual challenge lies in you using this word correctly. Now, how will you use the word dicey in a sentence?
I think weather is very different, so I can't. I think weather is very dicey, so we can't accept
Whether
it's
is
raining.
dicey is not the right way to say it. You can say for a 50-50 situation. For example, relating to weather. If somebody asks you, it is looking cloudy, is it going to rain? Then you can say, we can't really say it looks dicey because you're not sure. It is
Yes, ma'am.
cloudy, but it may rain, it may not rain.
Yes, ma'am.
50-50 situations. So those situations, to describe those situations, you will say dicey. Okay, so
Yes, ma'am.
do you see the difference in learning the word and the meaning, but actually using the word in a sentence?
Yes,
They
ma'am.
are
Yes,
two
ma'am.
different things. They are not
And
literally the same.
if you are not using these words in our daily usage conversation and sentence, if you are not making any sentences, so I think this is we are not. We can't learn English. We can't learn these words because we can't
Yes,
remember these words in long time.
yes. So that is why to register this word in your mind. See, today I created a foolproof way for you to not forget this word because I connected the word dicey with a dice. You
Ludo,
will
yes,
not
ma'am.
forget this word no matter what. But sometimes we come across a word, but we are not able to connect it with something at that moment. But I want to remember this word. So, what should I do? You should try to close your eyes, loudly repeat that word to yourself 5 to 10 times. Like, for example, dicey. Okay, just close your eyes and repeat that word dicey, dicey,
Dice.
dicey, dicey 5 to 10 times. You will notice that your brain will get stuck with that word that day, that entire day, and your brain itself will be like, use this word somewhere, use this word somewhere. So now you are not speaking and suddenly getting stuck and thinking, what word should I use here? Instead, it is the opposite. Your brain is forcing you to use a word because you
Yes,
have
ma'am.
registered it. So it is like a reverse psychology that you have to do for your brain.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes, ma'am. I
Okay,
think when
that's
we
how
were
you will register the word.
yes, ma'am. When we were child, so we don't know how to write, how to read, but in spite of we can speak just because of our listening skill. Because we learn any new words and
Exactly.
we
Exactly. That is how. So
imitate.
in that age, imitation is how we learned something. We just imitated, it got registered. But in this age, imitation doesn't work. We need an explanation. We need a logic. So that is
Yes,
why
ma'am.
we're trying to make our brain understand however it wants to understand. That is when we will remember that word. Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I
Yes.
think we've almost come to the end of the class. So the word that I'm leaving you with today is dicey,
That is means
right? And when it comes to dicey means not sure.
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
Before you try to use it with somebody, try to frame your own sentences with that word, like 2 to 3 sentences of your own. Then maybe go and use it with someone. Okay. You can even try to Google that word and see how to use the word dicey in a sentence. They'll give you some 10 examples. You can try to use those examples first, like copy those examples and use them with somebody first. Then you can use it on your own, however it works for you. Okay.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
So that's all for today's class. I hope this word helps you, right? Try to use it as many times as possible.
Yes, ma'am. I will definitely do this. Use these words. Dicey.
Right. Is there anything else that I can help you with today?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, could you please give me some feedback, ma'am, after in my speaking?
Yes. The feedback that I want to give you is today, I am very happy to see you confident enough to speak. because my head is only stuck there that you are confident enough to speak now. It's okay if you make mistakes. It's okay if you don't make mistakes. You're confident enough to speak. That is the biggest challenge, and you've done that. So my feedback for you is now try to maintain that confidence. Don't try
Yes,
to
ma'am.
let that go down.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes. I will
that's all
definitely
for today's
do this.
class. Thank you so
Thank you.
much for
Thank you, ma'am.
joining my class. Take care.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Bye.